Hello everybody, thank you for taking time out of your busy day to click on this video. If you are not subscribed, I am Deidre. I'm in my mid to late 30s. I work full-time in healthcare and I've been cash budgeting for a few years now, and my goal is to have my only debt, which is a line of credit, paid off the summer of 2025, so next summer. If you are returning, thank you so much for being here. I read all your comments. I appreciate you taking time to leave them and giving me the thumbs up, and I hope that you'll share this video if it interests you, because I actually have been really getting into savings challenges, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So this is money from my very last paycheck in November. I'm a bi-weekly budgeter if you're new, so I have set aside some money and we have some savings challenges, and so I will go over which one is which, what it's designated towards, and the creator that made it. So yeah, all right. So we're going to count out the money first. So we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50, which is quite a bit. I don't think I'll be having that much probably in next year's budget, but that's okay. So first up, we have the first four, which are going to be these four. These are from Mal at That Budget Lux. Everything I always use is linked down below. So if you're ever curious, just go link down below. I love supporting creative people. I'm not super creative myself, especially when it comes to artistic stuff. So yeah, we have a Save 80, which is geared towards sinking funds. We have Vitamin C, which is I Made Each Icon 5, and this is geared towards debt, so an extra debt payment. Next up is Glam Squad, which is going towards beauty. I Made Each Icon 5. One of my favorites, Grow Through What You Go Through, saves 50, and this is going towards travel. I don't have any travel plans right now. I would like to potentially go somewhere next, maybe fall or in early 2026, so we will see. I'm not a huge traveler. I admire those that are, but I am so much more of a homebody. And the few trips I have taken, I've enjoyed, but I'm glad I didn't go into debt for them because they weren't like the most memorable, if that makes sense. I don't know if anybody else has had vacations like that. I quite actually just enjoy going out in the summer and camping with my parents because I don't have to worry about driving. I can just sit around. I can do crosswords. I can read a book. Just walk the dog. Walk their dog. I don't have a dog, but yeah. And I've had some audio issues, so just bear with me here. All right, so I've had some audio issues, so just bear with me. Hopefully I can get that all fixed. I hope that everybody can hear me. Oh, the joys of all of this. Okay, I'm just going to set this off to the side here. Okay, so next up we have Java, Cocoa, and Cider, and this is from Kayla at Budgets of Bloom. This is geared towards sinking funds. She is Canadian, love her items. And last but certainly not least is Save the Ton, which if you are a Bridgerton fan, you know that. And it's from Southwest Budget. She's actually on YouTube now, so go over and give her some love. It is such a great challenge, and this is geared towards sinking funds as well. So I'm actually just going to use one dice just because I think it'll go fast anyways. So there are a few that are close to being finished. So Glam Squad is close to being finished, and Grow Through What You Go Through is close to being finished. So we will just see kind of what happens today. So 3, and actually I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to start out with 5s and just kind of see what happens. This is kind of what happens when you don't have a ton of money, but that's okay. All right, let's see if we roll any. Okay, so Glam Squad got 5, so I'm going to take and then put the 10. So you know what, Glam Squad, I believe is finished. Let me just double check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Ooh, actually, you know what? I think it only needed 5. So you know what? Glam Squad, I'm just going to leave the 5, and I'm just going to set this off to the side for 4 now, and we will actually, if we get a 4, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Grow Through What You Go Through got 5, so it got 10, and actually this one is finished now, so I'm not going to start them again just so I can spread the love a little bit. And you know what, I might actually have a 4-sided dice in here because we only have 4 challenges left. There we go. That way I just don't have to re-roll if I get a 5 or a 6. I'll just set that there. And I'm going to use whatever the top number comes up as. Okay, so 1, we save 80. Number 4 is going to get the 10. And actually, you know what? I'm going to take out the 5. So I have a 5 left. 4. Okay, let's save the ton. And okay, so it really wanted to save the ton some money today. All right, so we're just going to set this aside. So vitamin C got nothing, which is an extra debt payment, but that's okay. I do make regular payments with my paychecks, and I have made some extra ones this year. So you know what, save 80 we will go to. And I got 5 today. So we will see where we're at with that. So in save 80 at 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, that's great. I prefer these smaller little challenges. I just think I get more satisfaction out of these sort of like small wins, and especially because I have so many of them geared towards sinking funds, that if I get finished and I haven't fully decided, I just kind of look and see what, you know, I feel like needs some love for that time. So Java, Cocoa, and Cider got 5. So today it has 10, 20, 25. So that is great. We are almost halfway on this one. This one saves 60. Again, I could have made these for more, but again, I just like these small little wins. They work better for me. I don't know about everybody else. So Save the Ton got 25. So I know that each icon is 10. So I had a 5 in there already. So we can cross off 2 more icons, which is great. This one's getting moved quite along, which definitely quite like. So in Save the Ton, we had 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, and 80. Ooh, so we're actually, ooh, okay. I must have missed crossing out something. Let me double check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. No, 80. No, I did miss crossing off one at some point. So that is okay. Probably messed up somewhere. So we are $20 away from being done on that one. This one obviously is a little bit more than the others, but still 100 is to me fairly low. I'm just going to set these in this binder for now, and we're going to deal with these ones that we finished, which is always super exciting. So let me make sure I didn't screw up on my Glam Squad. Let's hope. Got 5, so we should have 55. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. That is correct. So I'm going to put that into my beauty envelope. And I'm just going to write challenge. And so we got 55, so we should have 70. I don't have any plans right now. I did redeem some of my Sephora points for a $100 gift card. It's good until I think the end of January. What I plan to do is just kind of see where I'm at with my skincare and probably spend very little over and above that 100. I want to use that obviously all in one go. So yeah, I will be probably spending $100 towards the end of January at Sephora, but it will be via gift card. So if I do spend over, I will pull from here. So we should have 70 in here. It's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70, which is great. Definitely cannot complain. I'm kind of liking this Glam Squad challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to clean it off. And then I'm going to, like I said, I've been liking doing this one. So I think I'm just going to throw it back in there. And again, just still keep it earmarked as for beauty. There we go. Oop. All right, so that's great. And then we have grow through what you go through. And that got 10. So we should have 50 in here. This is earmarked for travel. So let's double check. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50, which is great. And that is in this binder. So I did take some money out of here to pay towards my debt. I think I told everybody about that, but I can't remember. So it came from like the online account. So 165, but I do have some interest in this account. It's in a savings account online, so there actually has been some interest building up in here, but I go over all of that when I do my end of the month count up, or whatever you want to call sinking funds update. So I have $100, and actually I'm going to cross off 5 airplanes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although oh, right. Okay, I screwed up. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So I have $100 in the bank. And we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. That's great. So when it gets up to the next even number, so when it gets up to 200, I will be putting that into the bank and then hopefully getting some interest. And this is from Janet Greta Budgets, in case you're wondering. She's Canadian. Everything I use is always linked down below. The envelopes are from Budget with Ira from way back when. And then the little kind of tracker is from Jen, the Little Potato Saver. And oh, her stuff is always so cute and so colorful. And again, she's Canadian, so highly recommend checking her out. So, you know what? I'm just gonna, I love this little challenge. It's fabulous. I'm definitely not gonna say I don't like it. I'm just gonna see what else I have is in terms of my challenges from Mal at that Budget Luxe, because some of these I've used before if you've been around a while. And how much does this save? This saves 60. You know what? I'm actually gonna switch it up this time. I'm gonna actually pull this challenge out to use for my travel. It is $10 more than the other one, but you know what? That's okay. Kind of like to change it up a little bit. It's still like a low denomination. It's not something that I'm gonna feel like, oh, I'm not gonna get through, if that makes sense. I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but sometimes I think challenges can be especially overwhelming sometimes. So that's why I don't do too many, and I keep them fairly low because I kind of like those quick wins. So I will definitely use this again at some point. It is such a cute little challenge. And I'm not going to wipe it off here right now because I might use it again for travel, but I'm going to put it back into this binder. So these are challenges that I've used in the past, and then I will sometimes rotate them. I'm not always buying new challenges. I like to kind of reuse the ones I do have. I will buy one if I'm really like, oh, I really have to have that. So that binder goes there. All right, so we finished 2 challenges today, which is super exciting. Was able to build up some sinking funds. So yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Do you have a sinking fund that you love to stuff, or a savings challenge? You know what, if you have a savings challenge that you love doing, link it down below. I'd love to check it out if I don't already know about it. So thank you again, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody.